Welcome to the Darlaina Rose Show. I'm Darlaina Rose, your humble host. Thank you so much for being here. This show was created for artists, for creatives, for people to have a platform to tell our stories. We're so excited for you to be here. Our guest today is amazing, and I'm so excited to bring him to you. We'll be right back.
I'm the designer of my destiny, prepared for what is sent to me. On the path, let it go, let it flow. If you know, then you know what you know. The Darlaina Rose Show.
Welcome back, everybody. I am sitting with my good friend, Mr. Trillions, on the red couch. I'm so excited for you to be. Y'all don't know. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all know y'all got people in your life that, every once in a while when you get a chance to be in the company of them, you know it's going to be something life-changing, something amazing is going to happen when they are in the mix. Well, that is exactly what is happening in this moment. And, every once in a while, we quite a few episodes in, and, every once in a while I get somebody on the couch where the card is blank. The card is blank. So it's just going to be what it's going to be. So I don't need no cards, and I don't need no glasses, because there ain't nothing to read. So welcome. I'm so glad that you're here. We know that this ain't your town. Atlanta is not your town. So I'm so grateful for you to be here, to take a moment to come and be with us. So, Mr. Trillions, what's that about, Mr. Trillions?
Oh man, it's you got a dream so big that when you fall, if you come short, you'll always be able to trip going forward, and so trillions is, I used to go by billions, but we've seen that in our lifetime. Yeah. Being able to actually look and Jay and Diddy and Kanye and all these folks that have actually obtained it, Rihanna, youngest,
yes,
passing up the Kardashian.
Yes.
But the thing is we used to grow up saying, I want to be a millionaire. We've seen millions. Now we want to be a billionaire. We've seen it. So trillions is next on the list. So you gotta speak it into existence.
Speak it into existence. I'm excited for that. So, Mr. Trillions, please tell us where you hail from and what are you doing in Atlanta?
Well, I'm home based out of Virginia, and then it's no telling. It's like the whole thing when we grew up. Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? Where's Mr. Trillions today? And so Atlanta's always been great to me. I've been doing business here since probably 2007. Okay. And over the last few years in the music industry, my son's down here doing a lot of baseball in the circuit. So I get a chance to pop in a lot. And then just the business, the Airbnb space here, the cars, and what's taking place, being able to. And one of the biggest things is, as you take a look at the transformation of wealth right now, coming up in the industry in the multi-level market world,
yes,
people don't want to do that no more. They're not trying to sell lotions or potions. It's not entrepreneurship anymore. It's infopreneurship.
Yes.
It's passive income. It's the paradigm shift that's taking place with the crypto world.
Yes.
And literally, you and I know, with this inflation, with the prices of everything, people don't even want to go to work. Why? Because they're learning skills.
Yes.
And they're learning this crypto space. So there's a lot of people in Atlanta making a lot of money in the space. The news might be selling you inflation and recession and all that. Yeah. But what's really taking place is a lot of people getting smarter.
Absolutely. We know that in 2021, 47 million people quit their jobs.
Yeah.
I know more, I say, shea butter whipping, t-shirt making, candle making people than I've ever seen in my entire life. And the people who are in the crypto space are younger and younger.
Yeah.
Like I'm seeing millionaires in their 20s.
Yeah.
So absolutely. So tell us about your work in the crypto space.
Well, I created a company called Magnet Exchange Group, and we wanted to bring a one-stop shop for people, right? the whole mantra behind Magnet Exchange is like-minded individuals. It's just a simple book club, social club, where like-minded individuals come together and we share ideas. Yeah. And we really, I'm Italian, so, following the Italian print, if you look at like The Sopranos and all these movies that we've grew up on, you can really see the fact that we're playing in, I kind of took and set up the blueprint for Magnet Exchange to where, you have the 5 families in New York, you have the family in Chicago. But what we did is we made one family crypto. We made one family transportation. We made one family banking. We made one family education. We made one family credit and repair. And we made one family to look at the asset protection of your families. And so what we said is with like-minded individuals, we wanted to be able to, I'll give credit to Noriega because he created his podcast called Drink Champs. And what did he do? He wanted to give people their flowers while they're on planet Earth. Mm-hmm. And so that's what we love over at the Magnet Exchange. We don't want to wait till you die and then your kids get your inheritance. How about we set the parameters for you and let you pick from an a la carte? And if one of the phases you want to be in, then you can come. So we created a business consultant platform with an educational piece. We teach it all, right? So that you can earn while you learn. Mm-hmm. And the number one, fastest growing industry is the crypto phase. Everybody's saying, oh, we don't know about crypto. What? Yeah. No, the big guys don't want you to know about crypto because they waited and they slipped on it. Yeah. And it's been here since 2009. We just saw the coin go up to 69K last year. And what's happening right now before us is because people are not educated. Yeah. And when you take a look at the minorities, right, they're learning this and they flew, like you said, who can become 800 millionaires are created every single day in the crypto space. And it's not all white like Wall Street. Wow.
That's amazing. That is huge.
Huge.
One of the things that I said to one of my friends who is doing something, the one I was speaking for, GOPX, Mr. Slocum, I said that what he was doing was leveling the playing field. Yep. And it's allowing people to come from nowhere, like literally go from zero to hero. Yep. Like life-changing things. And so you are at the forefront of that too, because that's not anything that you have to do. Yeah. So what's the reason? What's the why?
Well, the thing is, I come from the city and there was no inheritance that was passed down to me from my grandparents. When my father passed away, there was nothing that was given to me. We've worked for everything that we have today. Yeah. And so when you really take a shot, we didn't have a chance back in the days. Yeah. And now in my generation, my kids' generation, we really want to take with the Magnet Exchange and take the generational wealth and be able to leave your legacy while you're here. Yes. Create wealth preservation so that your kids' kids and the grandkids that aren't even here yet is taken care of. Yeah. And how can you do it? One of the things is we really teach the crypto space because there's 20,000 coins right now. Why not come to the platform and get educated that you only have to have 200 coins? And most people think when you're buying into the stock market, you got to buy all these stocks. They're high. Like just historical fact, last month, Amazon split their stock from 3,000 down to 150 a stock. How many times have you said, what if I bought Google, Microsoft, or whatever? Absolutely. Where you be today, right? So now you have that chance. You can come to a platform like Magnet Exchange and get educated for a fee, right? You can finance your friend, and then you're a part of a group, and then you're learning. So you earn while you learn, but now you're learning, not your neighbor telling you, did you buy Shibi? Did you buy this? No, you have coins right now that you can buy for pennies on the dollar. Some coins that are out here, $3 can get you 40,000 coins, 40 million coins, 1 trillion coins. Wow. But they don't know because 85% of Americans have no clue about cryptocurrency. Or it's what their friends telling them in the neighborhood. Yeah.
Yeah. And I know that because when I traveled those couple of months, the first quarter of the year, just the stuff that I heard. I'm one of those people. I'm over 50, so I am resistant.
Yeah.
I'm like, what is this? What are y'all talking about? Like, no. And so what I learned is that if you do not have digital currency, you're going to be left.
Yeah. Yeah.
Seriously, it is not anything that we can ignore anymore.
You can't. The dollar bill that you have in your pocket right now will not be there within 24 months. And one of the other things that really entices me in this industry is the fact that, like my daughter, for instance, she's in the music world. And when you can teach your kids these days, our kids are smarter than we ever were.
Yes.
This technology world is crazy.
Ooh.
So if you can get on the computer, you can learn a trade in Forex or stock market, stock and options, crypto. You trade for yourself. You make your money. Now you can go into the studio and create your own beats, pay for your own engineer. Now you own. So it's not about going asking a label to give you a contract, because now you're under that labels. You can own your own masters. You funded it from a skill, and you just became the next Rockefeller, the next Buffett, the next Elon Musk.
Absolutely. And I think I heard Eric Thomas say that. We are the next Vanderbilts. We are the next Fords. We are the next Rockefellers, the next Martin Luther Kings. That is who we are.
Yeah.
So I'm really grateful that you're doing that, because this is what I know. What I know is that when you teach this next generation and people are able to afford their lives and be able to live well, people are happy.
Yep.
And the happier the people are, the better the world is. So you start inside your house, your own community. You do that there, and then it trickles from you. It's like that pebble that drops, and it just straight on out.
Yeah.
So that part is amazing. So thank you.
I'll give you a couple tips right while we're here. When it comes to what we do at the Meg, we kind of teach 5 personal funding phases you should be at. There are rules you've already heard.
Yeah.
The rule of 72.
Yes.
Right? How quick can your dividends turn for you?
Yes.
We teach a 50, 30, 20 rule. Most people are living outside their means.
Yes.
If you make $100 a week, 50% of that $100 is supposed to go to cover your household expenses.
Mm-hmm.
If it's not, you're living outside your means. Then you take the other 20 and you have it broke down into a savings account, your future, and your emergency fund. That next 20 is for service of God, tithing, and charity, and then you always pay yourself 10. Mm-hmm. What happens is people don't stay on a routine, or they're not disciplined enough to stay there, right? And one of the other things is, how many times you see people buying houses and buying cars, mm-hmm. right? A car is the worst asset you could ever buy in your life. Yeah. Because the second you drive off the lot, of depreciation. Yeah. So if you were to take a 20%, and when you're taking to buy your car, you only max out a 4-year loan if you have to. You can't buy it. And you understand with this 4% that's inside of what you have is for your life. And the last thing that we teach is, how can you create the generational wealth? Here's the thing for me, right? Your family relies on you. Yes. So what happens tomorrow if something were to happen to you? Knock on the rose, right? Yes. We don't want nothing to happen to you. But 70% of all households is relying on you. So if you don't have an insurance policy in place, if you make $70,000 a year, you got to understand you got to 10 times that in insurance. So when you do pass away, the next month, your family don't feel that void. Yeah. Because now you can pull this 7% and it's coming in per year to the household. You've created the generational wealth. What takes place right now is we're relying on you so much that when you pass, we slide backwards because nothing was implemented for the generational wealth. Yeah. We have to break the curse now. Yeah. Our families didn't know about stock market. Our families didn't know about this financial boom. Sure. But right now is that twist. And we really like the phase that we do here, because while you're learning these different rules, you're actually learning and earning at the same time. So it's just a one shot.
So it sounds like you're giving people opportunities to really live their dreams in real life. Yeah. Like right now. Yeah. That's good.
Because you and I've been taught by everybody. Have 5 to 7 streams of income. we teach them to have 10. Because we always want to be great. We build champions.
Yes.
Right? If somebody says 5, why are we going to get 5? Get 6. Right? You want to go one step above, and that's what makes you separate yourself from the weak.
Yes.
Right?
Absolutely.
And so, yeah, we're teaching so hard these phases to make you get to the position that you need. And it's worked. You know, we're just finishing up a 6-month mentor program that led to somebody to come and teach themselves how to build their business and put it into effect to have their own entity. Now, listen, over 15 years I've been teaching financial literacy already, right?
Yeah.
Funding people, starting their business, helping you bring your dream to us, and actually we help you put it to play. Who's doing that by hand? Now with technology and these smart people around me, because I'm just a janitor. I clean up problems on aisle 12, right? These smart people, I'm not the smartest person at my table.
That's so good.
Can I ask you a question? You know this? How many legs are there at a table?
4.
4, right?
Yeah.
So 4 puts 4 chairs.
Yeah.
So if I'm the smartest of the 4, I got to get up and create another table.
Ooh. Wow.
Because that table's full.
That table is full.
So what we just did is we took 38 people. We built out their corps professionally. Now you get to put their company in a system of artificial intelligence algorithms, press a button and 500 banks come up that want to work with you. Not you going to find the banks to work with you. Now you get to change the table and sit down and say, this bank said they want me with 50,000. This bank said they want me with 50. Why? Because in 2022, everybody's looking for joint venture partners to get into. I would rather work on the efforts of 38 of my friends and take a little bit of each one than the efforts of myself alone.
Absolutely.
And this world, this paradigm shift in the financial world is what it is right now. People are making money going to sleep on phases, on crypto, on artificial robots that are trading for you. Why would we put our money in an institutional bank 100%? I'm not telling you to walk away from that. I'm telling you to pay your taxes. I'm telling you to keep all your stuff in regulation.
Yeah.
But you want your portfolio now not to be all my money 401k, all my money IRA, all my money in a 6-month emergency fund.
Mm-hmm.
Because now, a click of a button, I can move we've already shown it. Zelle, Cash App, PayPal, Novitech, right? All of these. But now what happens is, how about a wallet that when I'm done doing a service, within a nanosecond, I've been paid on cryptocurrency. But people don't know it. You got to learn it.
Gotta learn it. Oh my goodness. I'm sitting here just thinking how many lives can be changed just by this one conversation. There needs to be more, but absolutely this conversation is one that has to be developed even more so. The families, the children, the people. You know, I read somewhere it says that we are to leave an inheritance for our children's children's children. And if you didn't know the way, now we do. So thank you so much for coming. How we're gonna put how people can get with you and get with the mag. We need it. We need it.
Well, it's simple. Instagram, Magnet Exchange Group, or www.magnetexchangegroup.com. And what I'm gonna do for you today, anyone that's listening to this episode from you, if they go to www.magnetexchangegroup.com and you click on the contact or interested in us, in the comment block, you put Rose. One word, Rose. We will give you a free 15-minute consultation, which is normally $500.
Ooh.
And that'll find out what is you're needing in the financial sector for what's going on.
Wow. Thank you for that. Y'all better take advantage of that because that is not going to happen often. So thank you so much for being here.
My pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. What an amazing episode with Mr. Trillions. Listen, you better go on to the Magnet Exchange and get that free consultation that would normally cost $500. What? We have to be a part of that world. Cryptocurrency is going nowhere. So I thank you so much for being here today. What an amazing, amazing episode. Have an amazing rest of your day. Bye for now.
The Darlaina Rose Show.
Good morning. I hope that all is well. I know that all of you brushed your teeth this morning, and I got a memory today in my inbox about how to make homemade toothpaste, and I thought that was great. But then I said, okay, homemade toothpaste. Why are they making homemade toothpaste? What's in toothpaste? So I go and I look at what's in toothpaste, and OMG. Don't brush your teeth with that stuff. I have right now a short executive summary of what's in toothpaste, and between the carcinogens, endocrine disruptors, allergens, irritants, all these things are in our toothpaste. And the laws that the government put in place to protect us from the things that's in our toothpaste are outdated, obsolete, and toothless regulations that don't protect us. And what I also read was that what's in the toothpaste is absorbed into the bloodstream through your mouth because of the mucosa that's in there. So 90% of the germs and bad chemicals that's in the toothpaste are going in your mouth and into your bloodstream. Oh my God. And don't by accident swallow it. If you swallow it, you have got to get the poison control, because you can't swallow the toothpaste. And the TV commercials that go after kids because they got all these dyes and all this other stuff, don't let your kids brush their teeth with that stuff. I'm going to post some homemade ways that you can make toothpaste. I'm going to post a listing of the toothpastes that you can buy that are organic and good for you. Do you know Tom's is not really organic? Do you know Tom's has bad stuff in it? Oh my goodness, this listing that I'm looking at is really just messing my life up right now, because we think that the FDA and all these other places are making sure that the things that are in the toothpaste are good for us. And they're not. They're not looking out for us. According to this research study that I'm reading right now, they do not. They said the U.S. lags behind many other countries in cosmetic safety, allowing the use of hazardous chemicals banned in Canada, Japan, and Europe. That's crazy. Oh my God. Listen, I'm going to post this. I just wanted to say this really quickly. You know, don't brush your teeth with these toothpaste that's out here. You know, just because it say natural doesn't mean it is natural. Oh my goodness. The American Dental Association, it says, is heavily subsidized by the cosmetic industry, creating a conflict of interest. So the seal doesn't guarantee that the toothpaste is safe. So it says they drive to maximize profit margins, focusing on investments in advertising and packaging rather than safe and high quality ingredients. Oh my goodness, the toothpaste ingredients labels are sometimes unintelligible with difficult to pronounce ingredients that only a cosmetic chemist can decipher or understand. I'm just flat out outdone with what it is I'm reading this report. I'm going to put the link to the report too so that you can read it. The report is 32 pages, but it also has an executive summary one, which is about 6 pages long. But it just talks about all of this stuff that's in the toothpaste. And all I wanted to do this morning was share a way to make your own. Now I see why we have to make our own toothpaste, because of what's in it. It phosphates. The stuff that makes it lather up is not even necessary. Your toothpaste doesn't have to lather. Sodium laurate sulfate. It's a detergent that creates a foaming action. My goodness. It says some toothpaste contain ingredients such as potassium nitrate and strontium chloride to help reduce tooth sensitivity. These words are so long, but the bottom line is no good. So it's artificial colors, flavors, sweeteners, all kinds of pigments, colorants, FD and C, blue 1, red 40, red 33. I mean, the list goes on and on. This orange block is the list. It is amazing. Not only is there health hazards, but they are environmental hazards. It says the food dyes are made from petrochemicals and are not pure compounds that may contain upwards of 10% of impurities, either from initial manufacturing chemicals or byproducts of the manufacturing process. In addition to a slew of synthetic contaminants, they also contain heavy metals such as lead, mercury, and arsenic. The three most widely used dyes, red number 40, yellow 5, and yellow 6, are contaminated with known carcinogens. And then you wonder why in the world people are getting cancer. Can you believe that some of the stuff that's in the toothpaste causes cancer, and the toothpaste is being absorbed into your bloodstream through your mouth? I'm just so outdone with what's in our toothpaste. And I'm going to continue to read this report and share the link to it too. It says young children frequently swallow more fluoride from toothpaste alone than the maximum daily intake from all sources combined, drinking water and oral products. And there's formaldehyde in it. I mean, these kids are getting such high dosages of these bad chemicals because they swallow it. They swallow it. Half the time you don't even know your kid is swallowing, you know, whether they have a stomach ache or they break out or something, and you don't even know. It's the toothpaste. So I'm gonna read the rest of this report, and I'm going to post the link to it so that you can read it yourself. There's some quick ways where you can make your own toothpaste. I pulled some of the stuff out so you can see. I have some regular old baking soda, coconut oil, and I have some, let's see, can I get it open? Some essential oils too. So you can put your own peppermint or lemon flavor or whatever with those three ingredients. You can add some stevia to it to make it taste good. But on this report, there's also chocolate toothpaste made with cacao powder, and you can use xylitol as a sweetener as well. But all this other stuff is so unnecessary. So make your own toothpaste.
The Darlaina Rose Show. The Darlaina Rose Show.